On 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Got a piece of it. Back to Caruso. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, with his wingspan, Alex Caruso is better than your average guard down low.
Pass to Love. The three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And you know, when you have the size and skill of a guy like Chet Holmgren, you're gonna draw fouls.
And he sinks the second. And here's Minnesota now. And we're about a minute into the first. Pass to Garnett. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Edwards. Now here's Love. He's guarded by Caruso. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, what you like about Love is his leadership, both on the floor and off it. He takes this seriously.
And Love drops them both. And just over a minute played here to start the game. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. It's hauled in by Garnett. Here's Cassell. Going inside. Yep, count it.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Pass to Williams. Off target from outside. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. Out to the wing. Here's Garnett. Here's Love. Williams defending. Clock at 6. Here's Garnett. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Caruso outside. Pass to SGA. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses. That's what he does, rock solid at the line.
Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Love. Here's Cassell. There's the drive. Launches a 3. Love, that's good. Love's got 8 points.
Well, you got to crowd Love out on the perimeter, or else he'll make you pay for it.
Outside, Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Pass to Cassell. There's a screen by Love. Just 5 to shoot. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. The Timberwolves making a switch here.
Timberwolves substitution.
1:41 left now in the first quarter. Soft touch off the glass.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Pass to Gugliotta. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Back to Butler. Here's Gugliotta. 5 on the clock. good, and Butler gets the assist.
Assist from
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
Right side, Williams. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. No good again that time. Minnesota leading by 9. Pass to Garnett. Here's Gugliotta. Down low. Tries it from the block. And another basket for Minnesota.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. It's good.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Gugliotta no good. Tries it from 16. And that does it for the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 9. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Edwards for 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Wiggins outside. From outside the arc. Buries it from 3. Wiggins has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Gugliotta no good. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up to the Oklahoma City Thunder. 9-point game.
And that's outstanding defense and timing by Towns. Good to see him making an impact on this end.
And he gets that one. Minnesota leading by 7. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Cassell. Good.
Sam Cassell.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein a screen. Look at Shea playing big inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay. And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Pass to Wiggins. To the middle. Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I like that. Towns attacking the rim with intent.
And here's Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. Now Hartenstein. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. Tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder trail by 11. To the inside. Wiggins, no good. Minnesota with the ball. Inside. To the left wing. Here's Cassell. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation.
Dort outside. Down low. Back to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
He takes it in. Wiggins throws it down.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Back to Hartenstein. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he can't get the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. Minnesota leading by 11. And we've got 1:18 left in the second period. 5 to shoot. Towns, left side. Goes up on the baseline. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Outside Mitchell. To the paint. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Pass to Love. Towns on a screen. Love, and that one's good. Love's got 11.
Such a well-practiced shooter. Love knocks down that quick shot like it's a drill.
Now here's Dort. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here he goes. Outside for Love. And there's a 3-second violation. Thunder trail by 10. Now here's Mitchell. No points yet. Pass to Wiggins. Hartenstein a screen. Mitchell. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And so it's Minnesota up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Minnesota leading by 8. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Garnett. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, you can see that Edwards isn't trying to do it all on his own. He's also looking for shots for others out there.
And it's Holmgren missing. Here's Garnett. To the inside. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Wow, look at Kevin Love attacking the rim, using his height to get up there.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
Screen by Holmgren. The 3. It's hauled in by Garnett. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
Marbury. Outside for Butler. From behind the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Here's Oklahoma City now. Pass to Wallace. Here's Caruso. Oh, deflected. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. There's the block. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
Well, one thing that's never in doubt, the level of effort you're going to get from Jimmy Butler on a nightly basis.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Cassell. To the middle. Stolen by Caruso. Williams from long range. Williams on the wing. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Love. Butler on the wing. Back to Love. Out to the right wing. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Garnett. Outside for Love. Down low. Pass to Garnett. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Cason Wallace. And the Timberwolves making a change here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Thunder trail by 13. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. SGA's got 8 points.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed. And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. To the paint. Here's Love.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Look at Chet using his size inside.
And wow. I mean, giving Holmgren a look from there, that's just too easy.
Love for three. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Basket counts. He's got 5.
Man, Edwards gets great lift off the floor when shooting that jumper.
This one for 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander is just that good, finishing the play through the foul.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Minnesota making a change here. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
The Timberwolves lead by 14. Pass to Towns. To the inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Count it.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all three levels.
Pass to Cassell. Back to Towns. The three is up. The Thunder with the rebound. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They trail by 14. Pass to Holmgren. Takes the three. The rebound by Wiggins.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Marbury. Back to Towns. There's the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. And it's Marbury missing. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Back to Holmgren. From deep three-point range. Hits a three-pointer.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Pass to Zerbiak. Three-pointer. On target from range. Zerbiak's got himself on the board with a three there.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
And you can already tell Holmgren has an edge to his game. Gets the three right back. That's the competitive streak you need as a young player.
Wiggins outside. Here's Marbury. Inside. Here's Towns. Banked it in off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
Relentless effort from Towns inside, powering through the contact.
Here's Marbury. They set the pick. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And they go to the intentional foul. And the Timberwolves making a change here.
First team foul.
Dort fires. Oh, the shot is off. Minnesota leading by 16. There's a screen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Jalen Williams. That's off. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Oh, big finish. Oh, he jammed it.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Garnett, that's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 12-3 run. Fades back. Garnett no good. So it's Oklahoma City now. Williams with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Number 42, Kevin Blau.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Driving to the basket. Fires from 14. And he can't bank that one in. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
And that one good. Here's Cassell. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside for Love. 6 to shoot. Fades away. That one no good.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. He got him.